Mr. Charlton, please don't. I could get pregnant. On Christmas Eve, my best friend pulled me along to help cover for her and her boyfriend. After several rounds of drinks, a burning hand slipped beneath the fabric of my tight dress. It moved slowly over me, stroking and teasing, as a man's low voice murmured by my ear, "Relax. I'm only touching. I won't go any further." My name was Nicole Smith, and I had just celebrated my 18th birthday. Growing up with strict parents, I have never ventured into the world of dating. While my peers had cycled through boyfriends, I had yet to experience the simple touch of a man's hand. On Christmas Eve, my bestie, Yara Charlton, came to me, her cheeks rosy with a mix of excitement and nerves. "Nicole, can you do me a solid and come over on Christmas Eve? I need a wing woman to help me sneak some time with Keith." "Huh?" I stared at Yara, puzzled. Blushing deeper, she nibbled on her lip and spilled the beans, saying, "I'm scared my dad will catch on to Keith and me. If you're there, you can help distract him." Her voice trailed off, her eyes dancing with mischief. "I haven't had a chance to be close with Keith in forever. You need to help me." I could not say no to Yara, so I agreed, albeit with a bit of trepidation. As a token of her gratitude, Yara gifted me a gorgeous dress. However, it was too small tight on me, uncomfortably so. It barely covered me properly, leaving me blushing at my own reflection. Stepping into Yara's place, her gaze immediately brightened. "Nicole, you look stunning. Trust me, no guy could resist you." Her compliment had me ducking my head, my cheeks aflame. After a brief catch-up, Yara slipped away to be with Keith. They were tucked away in a cozy nook, lost in each other. From where I stood, I caught a glimpse of Keith's hand slipping under Yara's top, playfully caressing her in a way that left little to the imagination. Yara was buzzing with excitement, occasionally letting out a hum. The intensity of the moment sent my pulse racing, and I could feel my temperature rising. Recalling Yara's earlier words, I grabbed a glass of red wine and made my way to her dad. "Mr. Charlton, thanks for having us over today." "This one's for you," I said, and without hesitation, I knocked back the wine. I must have gulped it down too fast because I started coughing. Yara's dad, Luis Charlton, was by my side in an instant, patting my back with a calm and alluring voice. "Everything okay?" His hand was big and warm, and even through my dress, I could feel the heat radiating from him. I blushed and got all flustered. "Mr. Charlton, I'm okay, really," I managed to say as I discreetly stepped back. Luis gave a knowing squint and polished off his wine with a grin. "Enjoy your Christmas Eve. Don't worry about me being the old guy here." Yara, a little tipsy, overheard and pulled me down to sit. "Nicole, just drinking is so dull. Let's spice things up with a game." Before I could even respond, she had an empty wine bottle spinning on the table. The rules were simple. Whoever the bottle pointed at had to take a dare. As luck would have it, the bottle spun right to me on the first go. Yara's smirk widened as she egged me on, saying, "Nicole, you're in for it now. No backing out when your turn comes." She handed me a deck of cards, and with shaky hands I drew one. Yara snatched it from me and announced the challenge written on the card. "Pick any guy here and sit on their lap for 5 minutes. No moving allowed." When I heard that, my mind went blank. There were only two guys to choose from. One was Yara's boyfriend, Keith, and the other was Yara's dad, Luis. I could feel my cheeks burning as I sneakily glanced at Luis. Dressed in a black turtleneck, Luis sat with an easy grace to my left. His physique, broad shoulders tapering to a narrow waist, clearly the result of regular workouts. However, what really got me was how he sat, so straight and firm that the prominent outline impossible to miss. It sent me into a bit of a panic. "Come on, Nicole. You took the bet. Now stick to it." Click the link in my bio to get the full story for free.